Don't look me, I'm scared. That's one of them things you'd like be scrolling through your YouTube recommended at 2016 at night and click on it and think, this looks innocent, you know, heartwarming, gonna click on it, you watch it, and then you're mentally scarred for the rest of your life because it's absolutely petrifying. One of those things. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was about these, like, 3 puppets who would do, you know, like, creative adventures with inanimate objects that come to life and teach them, like, morals and values about creativity and the time and food and things like that. And if you haven't actually watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, I recommend you do because it's amazing and it's psychologically terrifying and I love that. But you're like, okay, I haven't seen this before, why has it got an iceberg? It seems pretty innocent. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is one of the least innocent things on the internet. Like, trust me at this point. This is the DHMIS, the abbreviated term of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, iceberg. If you're not familiar with an iceberg, basically it's theories that range from pretty light-hearted and very well-known to terrifying, very lesser-known things. So let's, get into it. The series inspired by Sesame Street. This part of the iceberg is just referring to how the characters are puppets. June 19th. June 19th is just referring to this calendar that is sometimes seen in the back of some of the episodes. And it's also Father's Day, which ties in with another theory that we'll be talking about later on in the video. The Gumball episode. Okay, so the Gumball episode is really just referring to this episode of Gumball, which, like, the creators of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared worked on, I think. I think it's pretty sure they actually helped make the puppets and write the episode. I'm not sure, but that's basically what it's referring to. Is there was an episode of Gumball with the same writers and the same style as Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Rory is the main villain. Rory is what we think is the yellow guy's father. He is speculated to be the main villain, as he is shown in many episodes in the background, hiding kind of, like a background character and Easter eggs, until in the last episode he comes to the front and kind of ends the series with the red guy. Universe guy. So in episode 6 there's a montage of loads of different teacher puppets that would have been teaching the cast if it didn't stop at episode 6. And one of the random characters that popped up was Universe Guy, and he sung a little song about the universe. There was other characters like a traffic light and a baseball. Nursery rhyme hospital video. So the nursery rhyme video is a video on YouTube titled Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 7, and it's just a video of puppets doing CPR on this doll and learning about the ambulance with Humpty Dumpty. I didn't think this would be so high up on the iceberg. This one really creeped me out. I already know about this before, doing the iceberg, but this is still really creepy. If you want to watch it, I'll link it in the description, but I advise against it. Even though it's meant to be innocent, it is actually quite creepy. Wakey Wakey. Yes. Wakey Wakey. This was supposedly a teaser for the next season of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared that released in 2018. If you can't tell, it's 2021 and it's been silent ever since. It was supposedly shown at the Sundance Film Festival, and there has been clips of it leaked online, but I've yet to see the full thing, so I'm just hoping and praying that this actually does come out at some point. We miss you, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. The teaser videos. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but it's literally just the teaser trailers for the second episode. Moments of silence. I'm fairly certain from what I know about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and from what I've researched that this is just referring to in episode 5 where the characters randomly stop talking for like 10 seconds and just stop and stare. Kinda eerie, kinda creepy, adds to the vibe of the show. Pretty cool. Now moving on to the one below the top of the iceberg. So these are like theories that are a bit more well known, but maybe one or two you haven't heard of. Bad things that could happen. Bad things that could happen is just another video made by the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared channel. Pretty creepy actually, don't watch it. DHMIS is a British series. I'm actually not too sure myself on this one, but I'm pretty sure it's referring to the creators of the show both being British and maybe referring to the MatPat theory of the British programming thing, you should go watch MatPat's video on it. It was made a few years ago, but it still holds up today. Kids react. There's really not much to say. Kids react to the video on this back when it came out. That's all there is to say about this one. Behind the scenes video. There's an incredibly eerie behind the scenes video of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I've watched it many times and it's just incredibly cursed, like liminal space. Pesky Bee. All there is to say is in episode 3 there's a character which the duck refers to as, and I quote, Pesky Bee. MatPat's theory. MatPat made 2 videos explaining his theory about the series. Pizza. That sounds so stupid to say, Jesus. There's a YouTube poop called Don't Hug Me, I'm Pizza. That's all this one is. Now we're just in the waters of the iceberg. Vegetables labelled unhealthy in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 5. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared 5 is an episode all about food, and it's the meat teacher, that sounds terrifying, that teaches the puppets about eating healthy, and there's a graph that says you should not eat vegetables because they are not healthy, and the only thing you should eat is cream and grey slush, because anything else will make your teeth go grey. June 19th, Father's Day. We've already kind of talked about this one, but June 19th being Father's Day is kind of linked in with Rory and Yellow Guy. Insider Minds theory. I'd like to start off by saying I am a massive Insider Mind geek and I have watched this video so many times, but Insider Mind, a YouTube channel that covers mysteries and theories about certain pop culture or media on YouTube or on websites like, games and things like that, made a video on Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and it was fabulous, and you should totally go and watch it if you haven't already. Channel 4. Oh my god, I just looked this up while I was doing this video because I had no idea about this. And it turns out Channel 4 have taken Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared and they're going to air it on British TV. Jesus Christ, I am so excited. I just found this out. Channel 4 is a British broadcasting service that's free. It's like just like British programs like, first dates and stuff. But apparently now they're taking Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. I am really excited for this, because now we're actually going to get to see the new episodes. Mean Steve. I'm pretty sure this is just meaning, in the Sundance Film Festival, they aired the first episode, and it had this character which was a key, and his name is Mean Steve, I think. I'm Reddish. I'm Reddish is a YouTube channel that has some ARG content on it, from a secret code in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, which is actually coming up in a few bits on the iceberg. Cigarette. Like I said before with the universe guy, the cigarette is just one of the characters that showed up in the montage of the last episode of season 1. Jukebox song. I'm fairly sure this one is talking about this image, which is actually a video that I will be talking about on the very bottom of the iceberg, so just hang on for that. Production screenshots. This is just some creepy screenshots from when Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared was still in production. So we've completed the first 3 tiers of the iceberg. Now that's all I can fit into this video, but I will be making a part 2 and 3 to this, so, be sure to watch them if you're interested. If you're watching this, you probably know a lot about YouTube and probably know the drill from here. If you enjoy my content, make sure to subscribe, it helps me out a lot. If you don't subscribe. But it's free, it's fast, it's simple. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and please tune into the next episode, because this is the first time I've done a video of this length on my own with no help. Thanks, bye!